Podcast. We're back with another episode. It's what today is? It's Friday. It's Thursday. It's a Thursday night. You guys just closed down. And this is how it looks at night. This is just amazing. Like, I feel at home. I want to stay here. I want to put a pillow here. I want to, I just want to set up my bedroom here.
I love it.
It is your bedroom, actually.
Yeah,
I love to hear that.
Oh, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll talk about that. But you guys just, the environment, it seems so curated and catered to just like make you feel a certain way.
Yeah.
Obviously, you walk in and it smells good. But we're here at Remedies Parlor.
Yes.
And so would you introduce yourselves to the people?
I'm Tanya, and this is my husband, Anthony.
Thank you guys for having us here.
Of
Yes.
course,
Thanks
thank you for coming.
So calming in here.
I know,
the incense are going. Like, I love this right now.
My shoulders have not been up the whole time. I've been so
relaxed.
We're here. What street is this on?
It's on Thompson.
Thompson Street, right in down to right out. Would you say outskirts of downtown?
Outskirts,
I mean, it's pretty much downtown.
Yeah.
I live down in off Dean Street, and I could walk here.
Yeah.
It'll be worth the trip. And so we're here, we're hanging out. Just to start off, where are you guys from? Because this place doesn't seem like it belongs here yet.
Not in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, and so where are you guys originally from?
I grew up in a small town south of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from Minneapolis.
So when you say South Chicago, you mean South Side or South Suburbs?
South suburbs.
I was like, South Side,
no,
really?
I'm not that cool.
Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, off camera you said that rough neighborhoods. I didn't know you got that rough.
Tiny little town. No, we moved back to some rough neighborhoods.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so for the people that don't know, you guys have this. This is one of the questions I wanted to say for on camera. How would you? Okay, you said a parlor.
Yes.
Break down to your definition of what a parlor is, or even the original definition. What does it mean? What does Remedies Parlor mean?
Remedies Parlor to us it's about a whole experience. So there's a lot of remedies within the parlor, right? You have apothecary, you have jewelry, garden, wine, beer, bubbles. It's a whole experience.
Yeah. No. Which is interesting because that's like the first 5 minutes of it's thus far. That's what we were saying. And so you just like it's environment.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished here, guys.
Absolutely.
You guys know. So you guys we're off Thompson, and you can come. You walk in here, and it smells heavenly. And you have all these different remedies. You have incense. You have candles. You have plants. How did you guys get started doing this?
Well, it's been a bit of a journey.
Sure.
We love interiors, so. Really, we've talked about, it'd be great to open a store. We've talked about that for a decade, really. And then now it was kind of the right time, the right feeling, and we thought we could do it here. There's such a great community here. We have so many friends and our Chico's folks and other folks. So we really
Is that what brought you guys here? Is Chico's?
Yes.
Yes. It seems like that's Chico's, Hertz, or Gardner is like what's bringing the sort of progressive younger. How old are you guys?
Oh boy.
Okay, I can't ask that. How old are you? I'll just ask how old you are.
We're the same age.
Okay,
he's like a couple months older, but my birthday is tomorrow.
What?
And I will
We came too early.
40.
We needed a cake. We forgot cake. We forgot the cake. Right.
I will be 47.
Wow, you guys.
So
you guys are just full of life, man. You guys are. I think you guys are bringing life. This is all like this is.
No, this is better. This is a whole different.
We'll cheers real quick.
Yes, let's do it.
cheers. Thank you, Malike.
Yeah, over the
Thank
candles.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, cheers.
There we go.
So Chico's brought you here.
Chico's brought us here.
How long did you work at Chico's?
13 years. Amazing run. I met like the coolest people, amazing mentors. I was in visual merchandising. So just an amazing time. But with the layoffs, I was one of the people that were laid off. So at that point we were like, okay, is now the time? You know, is it the right time? Let's try and do this. And we just decided.
So you guys have always wanted to do it.
We've always wanted to do it, but I think we thought that there'd always be a steady Eddie with a paycheck, that whole thing. And so we didn't anticipate, like, let's both go all in. If we want to make this beautiful for the community, we have to do it right. We have to, have everything that we love And so it was the time. So we just took a risk.
Is that what you wanted to do as well? Was that like a part of it? Like, so because you were doing Chico's, what were you up to? What was your?
Well, I worked for Chico's as well.
Oh, you were both at Chico's.
Yeah. But years ago.
Yeah. But we always, when we were originally planning on moving down here, we thought that we would open up a store. That was the original plan, and then everything was moving very slowly downtown, and we didn't feel it was the right time, and now it feels a much better time.
It feels like the perfect time.
Yeah.
It feels like the perfect time for anybody that has an idea to do anything.
Yeah. So many things are happening. I mean, you guys are here.
Hey,
like,
we're here.
There's things.
We're here.
There's things happening. So it felt right. We were gonna move. We were gonna do different things, and then we just thought, what if we did it here? And it was almost like, wow. Yes, let's do it here. Let's go for it. For sure. So here we are.
So where does an idea like this stem from? Like, was it something you guys came up with together? Did one of you kind of like start it, and then we got like a brainstorm session that made this idea?
It's interesting. We're like in the same place with interiors. We've been together a long time, so we just have a love of it. And he worked in retail. We both worked in retail, so. It's almost like what's missing in retail. You know, I've been in retail so long, I thought, there's just something missing. Everything's become so common, or I don't know, common I guess is a good word.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah.
That's a great word.
And
definitely.
What do we love? So, you know, we just brainstorm. What do we love? We love, you know, we want an experience. We love scent. We really love scent. We love interiors. We love, he's the plant man. He loves plants.
So you're the plant. I was going to ask you.
Yeah. So how do we make this all come together? And then we wanted a place where people, you know, there's nothing better if you can shop and have a glass of wine while you're shopping, or Prosecco, or a beer, or, you know.
Or just hang out and not shop.
And just, you don't have to shop here. You can come here and have a glass of wine and hang out outside. So
For sure.
Like the whole experience in retail for me, I felt like was really missing. Like you need to really have a place where people love to come, and you know, where else can you have a glass of wine? You can buy a plant, some handmade jewelry, apothecary made in the in the U.S. that's all natural.
Apothecary has really taken off. It seems like it is really taking off.
Big.
Were you a part of maybe not the start of it, but did you see it? Did you see the evolution of it, girl? Because
it's not really that I saw the evolution. It's that I really love all that stuff. And
personally, you just love it. Yeah, for sure.
Like that was part of the brainstorming. Like our store, what would it be? Okay, well. Everything that we love, a lot of that product, apothecary, housewares, antiques especially, is like our heart. That's stuff that we've had at our house. You know, there's certain things, you know, this candle, we've had this
Does your house look like Remedies Parlor?
Yeah.
Yes,
it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It does.
So
it does.
all your walls are white.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Lots of antiques, but some new stuff mixed. You know, we really like the mix of things.
Do you struggle with keeping stuff at your house and keeping stuff here? Like,
I
want
God.
to put this here.
All the
Put
time.
this here.
All the time.
All
I mean,
the
you should
time.
see the back room right now. There's tons of stuff that we brought here to sell and then change our mind.
We change our mind all the time.
Like, no, can't do it.
Can't do it.
Today he said, I cleaned off a tray, and he said, we really can't sell that. And I'm like, oh my God, we have, like, we don't have enough space in our house to house everything we love. So it's really about sharing what we love with others and taking a risk, hoping that other people love it as well. You know.
So there are some like unique pieces as I was walking through the store and whatnot. Is that from travels? Like where's your inventory come from?
That's a good question. Yeah.
All over the place. The antiques, road trips, a lot of road trips.
Really?
From here to New York, to Chicago,
I don't
the Carolinas.
fly.
He doesn't fly.
Oh, you don't fly?
I don't fly. So we've taken a lot of road trips over the years, and every time we come back, we've got a car full of stuff.
Yep.
We can't see out of the car, and then we're.
But that makes sense of why things are hard to get rid of, because antiquing is like a very intimate experience.
Yeah.
You walk around for hours and you just go, oh my
it provides a timestamp in your life almost.
Yes.
So it's like, I remember when I bought this,
Exactly.
and as it comes across your counter, I can only imagine how it feels to have to depart with it sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine that being kind of hard.
Tough.
So so you guys are married, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So my biggest fear is that when I get married, my wife is gonna have really bad taste.
Oh.
And interior design.
It could
And
happen.
I'm gonna have to deal with like a cheetah print like bed sheet, and like she's gonna want like owls, like creep, like all these things.
It's a concern.
How does it work when you both have a really good palate and eye for stuff?
I mean, I don't know how to answer that except that you're going to have to help her out a little bit. You're going to have to teach a little. I don't know. I think we're all, I'd say
You guys seem like you're on par then. It was like,
we're like
we
the
don't.
same pretty
Right.
much.
Well, good. Well, that
crazy.
works. There you
Yeah,
go. I
it
gotta
works.
find someone that has
works.
really good taste.
That's it.
All right, I have a question for you, Anthony. Plants.
Yeah.
You're the plant man.
Yep.
Tell me, how did you get into, like, were you like always like a green thumb? Like, did you always have,
No, when we moved to Florida, we bought a house and I started planting everything, and everything started dying.
Yeah.
So I kept trying, and everybody in my neighborhood was laughing at me, like, look at him. And then I finally, I figured out, plants. I figured out how to work some plants, So, and I have a real fascination with, with the whole growing process and everything. So.
Because there's all right, so I just moved downtown, and before I moved here, before I moved to this place, I lived in Cape Coral. I brought maybe 5 succulents one year, and my roommate, right? Succulents are very easy, right?
Right.
But my roommate decided that he didn't see me ever watering the plants.
Oh.
So, all my succulents are dying. I'm like, why are these things dying for? And then one day he goes, "You're welcome, bro." And I was like, "For what?" He goes, "I've been watering your plants every day." I'm like,
Right.
and one, they were in mason jars, so there was no drainage.
Oh,
Right.
geez.
Yeah.
It created mud and killed a cactus,
Right.
a desert plant.
Yes.
And so now I'm living by myself. It's the first time living by myself, and I have 8 plants. Right? You see,
Right.
And I don't know. I feel like it's my first step to having a child.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Right. It's a big deal.
So much care to it. So tell us, other than selling really great products and creating really cool environments, what is this back here? What are you guys doing back here with this? I know you guys do a couple things on Friday nights.
Yeah. Back here, we really wanted to create just a really great kind of intimate environment to have drinks and just kind of chill out and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Friday nights, we do a parlor hour where there's a drink special. We've had a wine tasting, a bubbles tasting, which was so amazing and very casual, not like the wine tasting you think of that you're
Spitting
afraid
stuff
to
back
go
into
to.
stuff.
No, it's very.
That was always weird to me. I've never been to one. But.
It's more casual, and it helped. We have our wine rep come, Marissa. She's amazing, and she just helps educate people on different wines, and everybody tries them, and it's just really fun, and it's just a learning experience, and we're loving it.
Yeah.
Loving it. And we're gonna do more things. We have some more ideas.
We've had
coming
some
up.
people come out. I know a bunch of my friends that love it. Russ and Krista,
Yeah.
and Donnie, and Cece,
Yeah.
and Jesus, and Anna. And, so people, they've been, Russ and Krista were here on a date night one night, and they were just like, "We're going to Remedies."
Yeah.
And they stopped by,
And we love that.
Yeah.
Date night, of course. Come here. If you're going to dinner downtown, come stop here, have a glass of wine, and
What
go.
time do you guys kind of end on Friday nights?
We close at 8, unless people are here. A lot of times our friends are here. So we'll stay open.
Even for the parlor time, it's 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, we'll stay open later. If people are here and they're enjoying themselves, we stay with them.
Yeah, for sure. I love it. I love it.
It's kind of exciting.
What do you, guys are in Southwest Florida. What do you feel like, because we started off saying this doesn't seem like it should be here, but I think everyone that is at least in tune with what's happening right now knows that this is actually perfect for this place.
Absolutely.
And it actually makes sense that you'd be here, because what's happening in Southwest Florida is pretty inspiring, really cool. And so what do you feel like I know it may be a little bit of a hard question, a deep question, but what do you feel like your role or place in Southwest Florida is doing this? Like,
well, that's like very serious.
Yeah, it's very serious.
We're not gonna save Southwest Florida.
You're not gonna save Southwest Florida?
No.
Oh, man, cut
No.
the cameras off.
You're right, it's done.
No,
just
interview
kidding.
over. No,
Just kidding.
It's more for us is to enjoy it and kind of appreciate where we are, which we really do. We really have fallen in love with it here. The weather and the community. And
So you don't like below 0 degree weather all the time?
I like blasts of it.
You like blasts of it?
But yeah, the weather. I mean, we're able to be outside. We're able to be doing this right now, and
This is true.
so to me, it's more like
Did you ever think you would settle down in Florida?
no.
No.
If you would have told us
No.
when we
2
moved,
years tops. We
when
were
we-
out in 2 years.
when we moved here, we were like, we can do this for 2 years. Ha ha ha! Florida. That's the last place we would move in America. But now we've really, I don't know, we've grown to love it. All the little places, like somebody mentioned St. Pete's, and just the day trips you can do, and North Captiva, all these different little unique
You go,
spots
for sure.
in Florida. I think that's what makes it interesting. If you're getting bored or antsy and you need to do something, you just take a day trip.
Do your friends ever give you crap about living in Florida? Like they're like, why are you in
Yeah.
Florida?
Yeah.
All the time.
Until
All the
they
time.
come and visit.
Yeah, and they all want to come.
Then they're jelly.
Yeah.
They want us to stay here so that they can escape the cold. you know?
Absolutely.
Is it hard being people, like, it seems like you guys do a lot of traveling. Is it hard to be strapped down to a business and want to be traveling?
Yes.
You know?
That is difficult because I think we took a lot more road trips before, but now that we have this, we really have to focus. So it is tougher to get out, but that's part of the excitement, you know? Like, how can we make this place better? What are we doing in the new year? To keep
How do we get out and get stuff?
How do we get out and get
No.
stuff? Sometimes people bring us stuff, which is
That's a good question. So, like, you guys have this business, and you guys say we were asking about your hobbies, and you're like, this is it, right?
Yeah.
So, what happens when the inventory is low? What happens when Curate puts this out? Everybody rushes in, grabs all your great stuff from your trip. What happens then?
We
Like,
still have a lot of inventory
Yes.
of antiques.
we have a guest house.
yeah, this doesn't matter. We're hoarders.
Yeah.
Yes,
We have
very
a
good.
guest
Very good.
house. We have a little booth at Paris Market. I don't know if you've been there.
No. What is that?
It's a cool little. It's across from Publix, and it's just a big antique store. It's amazing.
Cool.
So we have a little space there, and the people there are amazing. So we have a lot of inventory.
And since we opened, we now have quite a few people that come by. We have a guy that comes with a van,
Okay.
product.
Yeah.
And what do you guys
People that are
barter?
looking
Is
for
that
us,
kind of
yeah.
how the
And,
situation is?
Like, people get to know us, and they know what we like. Oops.
Yeah, you're good.
And so they'll bring us stuff, and so that's been great too, because that really helps because we're not as able to get out as much on the road.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't really. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have time to just go and just
Yeah.
find stuff all the time.
Not like before.
So when you guys thrift here, where do you guys go? Do you have any specific places? Like,
No specifics,
No.
just wherever we are, if we can find something. I mean, we'll do thrift stores to high-end and antique stores, you know? We like everything in between, really.
We would love to be able to check it all out and then make decisions from there. So
you guys mentioned just talk about some of your products. So you guys mentioned scents. What are some of your favorite smells?
Oh, God.
What are some of your favorites?
There's a million.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
what's your
this
go-to though?
interview-
Like when you want. All right, so let's go. When you want to feel comfort and like when you want to feel like warm, what do you go for?
Right now, I've been going to Rose. We do essential oils. We're just kind of starting out.
Okay.
But we have like a perfume rollerball that we do. So Rose is one of the scents. And that's kind of my go-to these days.
Yeah.
But, I mean, with candles, Artist Studio is one of my favorites from a great brand, Austin Press. What's your favorite these days?
I like anything like tobacco or wood.
I
love
the
or
You like the wood.
tobacco
I like any
candle
wood
right
or
now.
tobacco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the Johnsons for Christmas got me a Scotch one. Oh my
really?
gosh! It's not what you think it is. It doesn't smell like actual alcohol scotch, but it's like I've been a fan of like these very soothing, manly smells. You
Rich
know what I'm
mahogany.
saying? I don't want
and
like lavender. You don't want like lavender. Sometimes you want your house to smell like I'm still a man.
like brute.
Because a lot of women come over and they're like, oh my God, your house looks better than mine.
Right.
Like, and it's like you still want to be comforting and warm, but you don't want to be like just like a girl.
You're right. No, I totally get the wood makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And so they got me a Scotch one. I think the brands. I don't know if the brand's called Scotch. I don't know if the scent is like the Scotch smell. But I love it. It's like the perfect medium.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, we love scent. I mean, our house is always candles. Scents,
okay, so
incense. We're really into incense.
What do you think incense do? Do you feel like it has any sort of, not to get too, crazy, but like, what do you feel like incense do to the human?
To me, it's a mindset. I mean, you can take it very seriously. Like the Palo Santo is very ceremonial, sage, clearing your household. You can take it very seriously, or you can take it
just
like
as light.
I love scent, and you just want positive energy.
For sure.
Yes.
Anything
like
that
anybody, it doesn't have to be so deep. It can be if you're that person, but what I love is when people come in, there's some very serious, meditation people that come in, and then there's some new people that are wanting to know about incense and different things, and I think that's what's exciting to us. It's like let's do this together, wherever you are. If you want to take it seriously, let's do that. If you're more not so serious about it, we can do that too.
Are you guys in the crystals? Do you guys sell crystals?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a lot of people coming here? Like, I have a good friend like Sway. He loves. I have a lot of my good friends that love crystals. So what about those? Like, do you?
I have the same philosophy.
Same.
I love meeting people because everybody's at a different level on that.
Perspective, perception.
I'm somewhere in the middle, and I love meeting people that are very serious about it and want to know, where are they coming from, what is happening here, and then people that are new to it and they just want to feel good, and that's what's exciting for us because let us help you. We'll figure it out together. Where are you?
That's what you guys do, though. You guys make people feel good. To be honest, that's literally what I could nail. What you guys do now, like
it's like stepping.
It's like stepping through a portal when you walk in here. I was like, oh my God, it feels amazing.
There's no expectation. There's no judgment.
Yeah, you don't have to take it so seriously.
Nothing serious. That's the parlor part. That's the home part. We want you to feel really comfortable and at home here.
Right.
So.
Especially like there's so much, right? Everybody has so much going on, whatever in their daily lives. We want to be the place that you can come and just enjoy yourself, even if it's for a couple hours. Even if you're buying something like one little thing or whatever. Like we just want you to enjoy yourself and
How, do you feel like essential oils have helped you like physically and like is it like on a health level?
Yes.
Yeah. Now how do you guys personally? I don't know if it's personal, but how do you guys use essential oils in your daily? Like, do you guys consume it? I know people that put it in their water and drink it. Or do you know people that rub it on them?
I'm really into the superfoods too, so I have my little elixirs. But the essential oils, like for headaches, I was thinking for you something.
Please.
He has back issues, so we made a little blend for him, and just putting it on his back, and it really does help. And then for sleeping, like lavender mixed with a couple other things, it really helps.
Is it instant? Like when you put it on your back, is it like an instant feeling, or is it more of like over time, holistically, your back?
No, it's instant. It's in that evening. It does stop the pain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My I'm so sorry to cut you off, but my fiance always is all about the frankincense, right?
Yes.
So like I had sore knees playing basketball. She rub it on there, instantaneous, dude.
Really?
It's literally instantaneous. It's kind of scary. It's scary how powerful it is. Like creaking like an old man, and here we are, a little rub.
No, it's crazy, and I think people are really interested in that now, and really wanting to get away from chemicals and doing all these things, or at least like mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up.
You
don't always have to go to it.
You don't have to go hardcore, and but mix it up. Try it out. Is
there a chemistry to it or is it just? Because
there is.
Is there a chemistry to it? Like
there is a chemistry, but the good news is, they've been used for hundreds.
It's almost biblical, no? It's like in the Bible.
So think about, there wasn't medicine like we have today back then. So people had to learn about herbs and different things. So it's been around. It's just, the modern world kind of took over, right?
Right.
Even with the superfoods, we have a line that, this woman was, grew up in a Costa Rican jungle, and she learned there wasn't medicine there. Her grandmother showed her different herbs for the body and what works, and now she has created a line, and I'm using those elixirs, and I'm telling you it helps. So it's it's very interesting to learn about it, and I think if you aren't so serious and you can just try things.
I definitely
it's unbelievable.
I have, like, whenever I get sick, it goes right to my chest, and I have like a lot of breathing stuff. So the breathe one, like the
eucalyptus,
peppermint.
I've gotten eucalyptus lotion. I've just with essential oil in it. I've gotten like the doTERRA stuff. Like I've tried, and that stuff definitely works for me. So for sure, I definitely believe in that for sure.
So as far as as far as the superfoods, are you guys are predominantly plant-based? Is like your guys' diet and stuff like that?
Yeah, we're plant-based, and our line of superfoods is all plant-based.
Is that hard? Is that hard to?
Not now.
No, not now. It seems
10 years ago.
You guys vegan? Fully vegan?
Fully vegan.
Yeah.
Good for you.
10 years ago, a little bit more difficult, but there's so much out there now.
Oh God, yeah. There's Vegan Fest and Veg Fest.
Yeah, Veg Fest. Yeah.
There's there's a culture around it, which is good because when things start, you want to build culture around it so that you can build that support. You don't want to have to go to
again, it goes back to learning and not, try not to take it so seriously. You don't have to like go from one extreme to the next, but like mix it up a little bit.
As it goes, it builds. It seems like, because one of my good friends here, his wife or his girlfriend, whatever, is like
my fiance, but it's my wife. Yes. She owns a business. She does she does a juicing business. It's all raw, plant-based, locally grown. We don't use the word vegan because of legal stuff. But anyway, so juices and smoothies. We do juice cleanses and whatnot. So I know a little bit about the plant-based lifestyle. She's her name is Irene.
I knew it.
Irene's Dream. That's my fiance.
Okay.
Oh, you know her.
Yes. We're going to get the cleanse going. Yes.
I did a juice cleanse. How long did I do it? 2 days?
I don't know.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Hard.
Yeah.
He documented it. It'll be out soon.
It'll be
documented.
It's so funny.
We've been trying to get her juice, like trying to get, we're here, so it's hard when she's at different spots.
Yes.
We're like, we're gonna go. Nope, we're not going.
Yeah.
He's down here every day.
I'm downtown all the time, you guys. You just gotta reach out. I'll be your delivery person. I'll see you guys soon.
This
no
is
problem.
such a good hookup. I can't even stand it.
Yes, there you go.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
It was gonna be Irene.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys have some great music here.
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite musicians or bands?
Oh God.
I know.
All right, start the interview over. How do we even start?
All right, so give me some all-time ones and then some like some new ones. So all-time, your favorites.
Tom Waits, Leonard Cohen, David Bowie. I'm just shooting stuff out.
Cohen.
Doors for you. Led Zeppelin. More. Joy Division.
Joy Division.
But lately we've been kind of addicted to cigarettes after sex. Has been the.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God. Apocalypse is all I have to say.
Okay. Okay. So say that one more time.
Cigarettes after sex.
What, you didn't remember that in the first take?
I can go back.
I was like, immediately I'm gonna go check that out.
Well, now I want a cigarette. And Courtney Barnett and Kurt Vile has been played here over and over.
You guys are playing a lot of Beach House right now.
Beach House.
I'm loving some Beach House.
Classic. But when we first opened, a lot of old, like, blues. Bessie Smith, Son House, like those were our two kind of staples. But you know, being here, you got to mix it up. But then I like all types of music.
Yeah, I mean,
I like Jay-Z. I mean,
for sure.
He's a number one favorite. I saw him.
You can't.
I love you
saw
guys
Jay-Z live?
so much.
What tour? What
okay,
show?
gives me chills. What's the
Carnegie
famous
Hall.
I saw him at Carnegie Hall by myself.
No.
I was there for work, and I did not have a ticket. And I said to Anthony, I'm going to get a ticket scalped. And he's like, whatever you do, don't go up to the first guy.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta go to the fourth one down. Go wait earlier.
But, you know, I saw people going, like, lining up, and I was like, I got to get that ticket. First guy comes up. It's the most money I've ever spent on a ticket ever. And I was like, yep, I don't have enough. Let's go to the cash machine. I walked with a guy.
You walked with him in New York?
To the ATM. You're crazy.
Yeah, scalpers are so trustworthy.
Oh.
They're really trustworthy.
What?
No, they are. Yeah,
I
they
really
are.
They're stand-up guys, huh?
Legit.
Yeah, they
But
are.
I'm so weird. I was like thinking, this isn't going to be a real ticket, and then I'm going to be ticked. It was.
You weren't worried about getting mugged or anything. You were just worried about the ticket being legit.
I had
What?
to get into that. I was like obsessed.
Awesome.
So it was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life, hands down. Like beyond. And I went by myself. I had a great time.
Carnegie Hall, wow.
Carnegie Hall.
It's a big
and that place
deal.
is beautiful.
What year, if you don't mind me asking? Just so I can imagine the playlist. I already know.
We were here
5 years ago, I think.
5 years ago?
Is that Watch the
6
Throw?
years ago?
Is that
5 years
I don't know
ago?
what he's playing at that point. Like,
I have
what is
to
he
see
doing?
his-
It's 11.
Either way,
It
it
was
must have
good.
been a great experience.
It
I love
was
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love you every time I've been here. I've only been here twice now, but the music is great. It fits the
Oh, good.
environment.
Thank you.
Seems super curated. We're curated. We love curating and experiences and environments, and that's what we try to do, even with our events and our content. So we love what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
We love you guys' mission and
Thank you
your
so
fun
much.
and
Yeah,
your freedom.
for sure.
Everything you guys do, man, is so cool. And thank you guys for letting us be here. Is there anything before we get out of here that you just want the people of Southwest Florida to know about you guys?
I mean, just come.
Just come by.
come
You really
visit.
No, they
Just come
really do.
visit.
They come. This
Like,
is.
come visit. There's something, honestly, there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
And any age group, there's something here. I'll help you. We'll help you.
Yeah. No, it really is like a across the board environment.
Yeah.
I feel like a 70-year-old beautiful lady could just come in here and enjoy herself, and I feel like some 21-year-old hipster girl could just like everyone.
Yeah.
And then the random black hipster kids who want to buy a plant.
Yes, that's right.
To be honest, this is where I'm bringing where you bring the significant other for the nightcap.
This is the first day for me.
Definitely.
I'm gonna let y'all know soon when I'm gonna give y'all a little text or call.
Oh, yes.
Let you guys know when I'm coming. I'm gonna bring
Perfect.
a special someone here, and then
Yeah.
she'll whoever it is, I don't know who it is.
Put it himself out there. See, that's where we get in
Yeah.
trouble.
Figure it
This is where the
out.
pancakes
Yeah,
go.
figure it out. Bring her here.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring her here. We'll make it work.
Ryan, listen to cigarettes after sex. All right.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Bring them
Apocalypse.
here. And
Hey, man.
terrible.
So look, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna drink the rest of this wine. I'm gonna go buy a couple beautiful scents from you guys to make my house smell like amazingness. And just want to say thank you guys so much.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, this was amazing.
man.
This
Thank
was
you.
amazing, guys.
Thank you.
And we're gonna keep this
And
party
thank you.
going. Thank you guys for listening to the CURATE Podcast. Really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with us this whole year. I mean, we just year anniversary pretty much just right now is literally when we started CURATE last year. So thank y'all so much.
That's right. Yes.
We're here.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Coming out to Remedies Parlor. It's off Thompson Street, right downtown Fort Myers. Google it. It's right there. Come out, buy a plant, buy a scent. It's going to be great. We got so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank you.
you. All right, take care, guys. Peace out.
All right.